right, so number 2 says Colin had 167 pennies and he put 42 pennies into his piggy bank. He put the rest into stacks of 25. Create an equation that can be used to find the number of stacks S Colin was able to make. Move the correct operator to each box in the equation. Operators may be used more than once. Not all operators will be used. Okay, so the first thing that kind of stands out to me is the fact that we're talking about operators. So as I look at my answer choices, they're talking about division, multiplication, subtraction, and addition. And it looks to me like we've got a GMA scenario where we're going to need to move these action symbols into the correct location. So before I even start, something that I'm observing is that I've got a variable that's equal to some information in parentheses. So what that tells me is that this part of my equation will need to be completed first. And that whatever happens here, I'm going to be using a symbol and I'm doing something with 25. So I need to think about that. So I'm going to read through this again, and this time as I read through it, I'm going to think about what is happening in the story. So we had Colin had 167 pennies. So I'm going to stop right there and I'm going to circle 167 pennies. This sounds like what he started with. He put 42 pennies into his piggy bank. So I have to think about, well, what action would be associated with putting pennies into his piggy bank? So he had this amount, and what did he do? He put 42 pennies in his piggy bank. So if you had a big pile and you put some in your piggy bank, it sounds to me like they would be going away. And I want you to think about what action could be representing that. That would probably be the action that you would want to put here. As I continue to read, it says he put the rest of the rest into stacks of 25 each. So whatever information is left, if I draw a little picture and I think about whatever is here, he's going to put them in groups of 25. 25 here, 25 here, 25. And he's going to continue to do that until he doesn't have any more stacks to make. So that, to me, looks like we're separating. And it looks like we're separating equally because it's the same amount happening over and over and over again. So I want you to think about what action symbol would help you with that. You would put that action symbol here. When you get ready to answer this online, then what I want you to do is remember that this is a dragging situation. So you're going to drag and drop the correct action symbol into the right location. Boys and girls, make sure that as you put your correct action symbol in here, you might want to go ahead and solve for S and see if it makes good sense to you. See if it's a reasonable answer.